Welcome to Sagittarius, Capricorn. This is the Goldwildfire Tarot channel. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Thank you for viewing me. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you this month. We've got a couple portals going on. We've got some lunar eclipses and some solar eclipses, right? So we got a lot of eclipses going on. So let's get in here and see. Welcome, Taurus, Gemini, to your Astro Dice reading for March. This is the Goldwildfire channel, so welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are doing great out there. Thank you all for being here and watching. Okay, we do have some eclipses going on. Just got through that 3 portal, got that 3:30 portal coming in, so got quite a big month going on over here. So let's just get in here and see what's going on with you, my friends. For those of you who are new, this is where we take astrology with tarot, make small horoscope for the month, kind of breaking the month down, just using one of the 12 houses. So whichever house that's going to be, let's see. Let's see what we got here. We got some Pisces energy coming in to your 5th house of love and romance and things that you create and have fun with. I'm going straight into that. What's that? South node. South node. So for the south node over here, I'm going to use Vesta because we're talking about that spirit within. We're talking about that soul's journey, that purpose. Okay, so, okay, let's see. So we have that Vesta going on there, representing your past life experiences and lessons that you've learned. It can also indicate your innate talents and gifts. So, you know, it's really talking about the things that you present. And I love that because we're in the 5th house over here of creativity. So that's very wonderful. But going over here to that Pisces, the energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens to resolve. So really using that Pisces energy during this Pisces time. So yeah, could even be, you know, having a lot of daydreamy, just kind of aspects going on, right? Really wanting to focus on that goal. So it really could raise your creativity for sure. Let's see, going straight into that 5th house, but you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. So yes. So let's get in here and get straight into the situation. Let's see. Positive movement forward. Patience and planning. With the balance. So trying to balance something out over here that's going to take a little bit of patience in the very beginning of the month, right? Whether it's love, we're going to find out, is this love or is this a creative endeavor that you are doing? Something that you might be trying to take your hobby and make money with it, or, you know, keeping that band together. All those things can come together. So something, though, that makes you feel like you're really proud and you're really moving, whether it's, you know, this innate talent and gift, or if it's that love, might even be both, right? So let's see. But this is definitely something that's depicting on your past life energy. So this is saying, okay, so we're experiencing something that happened in our past life. Something that happened there is coming back around. Okay, so this is where you're going to maybe even feel like you might even have some deja vu. A lot of times when the South Node comes in for past experiences, we do start having a lot of deja vu. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've done this before. That's because more than likely you did, right? That's the whole idea. The only difference is that we want to change something. Something needs to be changed around the situation so that you, right, don't have that happening again. You know, it's kind of crazy because the South Node, you know, is the is encircled in Pisces. It's kind of crazy, right? So, but you don't want to think of the South Node as anything negative, right? Or any of that. It's just trying one more time. It's striking that balance within that situation. So you're trying to bring this together. Okay, so you're having, it says, while you're on your journey over here, just relax. Do not allow this to stress you out. Whatever the situation may be, whether it's this love or trying to bring this creative endeavor into place, or, trying to get that one, lyric for your band, right? It's kind of like, right? Because no matter what, this is where you really want to feel that passion, right? And really get that together. But it does feel like through this, there is some some negative thoughts. That's why I said you don't want to make this just into a negative thought, though, because it could feel a little negative. It could feel, because of the imbalance where you're trying to balance everything out, it could make it feel like everything's going against me at this time and it's not working for me. Why is it not working for me? All I want is this positive movement. I just want this to, go the way I want it to go, right? Yep. So it says just take some time out to relax. Just have the faith and the purpose that everything's going to work out just fine. Okay. You guys could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. So definitely could be dealing with some kind of air sign. Sorry, guys. My dog's over here burping, and I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if you can hear that. She's whining, and then she got herself all in a frenzy. Okay, so... So anyways, going straight to the mid-month. She is the silliest thing, I have to tell you. Moving on from the situation, in the mid-month, it's just really about moving on, but really looking deep within the situation to where this love begins. For a lot of you, if this is a love situation, you just feel like they have you all in their head. Why are they causing conflict in the very beginning? It's the kind of like the feeling stuck up. I don't know where this is going, but I'm trying to keep the faith as much as possible. The moving on in the shadow is just really digging deep within the situation, looking at the pros and cons for that peace, for that love, for this to really come together. So it does feel like whatever this situation is, you do want it to work out. You just cannot figure out, how. But it's saying there has to be some patience, and you're going to have to, plan kind of your next step and your next maneuver around this situation. Yep, there it is. Traveling towards the situation, disengaging from this situation. I feel like there's like a disengagement as you're traveling towards her. It's almost like you're going to travel in a different way. Okay. If your partner is expecting you to come back a certain way, they're ready for a tower. Okay. Or if you know that they're coming towards you in a certain way, you're going to react different. There has to be a different reaction. Maybe they're coming towards you and I just feel like they're expecting that same reaction from you, or you're expecting that same reaction from them, which knows, then that sparks me. So it's pretty much saying, no, we're going to do this differently this time. This is where that's coming in from that South Node. Doing the same thing again. We need to do something different. The South Node is karma. Okay. Okay. And yeah, it's going to be about balancing out the situation. So there's a lot of balance here. But this is also going to allow you to feel justified, because you're going to have some kind of sudden awareness. So by the mid-month, you're going to have that sudden awareness. By that full moon, you're going to say, oh, I get it. I completely get it now. Okay, so let's get to the end of the month. New beginnings coming out. So it's like this sudden awareness by the full moon, time of the full moon, is definitely going to bring in this sudden awareness to where you guys are feeling like you finally are coming together. You're finally aligned. And if you know it's not you and someone else, it's just you and yourself, then you're finally aligned with you and your higher self for that alignment of your purpose. Because no matter what, whether it's with those, those bandmates or your own creativity, a loved one, maybe it's all, however it is, but it does say that you're finally feeling that creativity. You're finally feeling that union, finally feeling that wholeness to be able, and knowing it, wow, and really being able to see clearly about the situation to get to the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So wow, and the heartache and break is over. So you're definitely getting through the South Node on this area to where you feel like you are making way, you are breaking boundaries, getting away from those points of insecurities that could be popping up, which that South Node loves to do, right? And as you're revealing a lot of these things with the Tower, you're definitely going to be bringing your gifts back together. The gift of love, the gift of creativity, the gift of, right, having fun. But, and that's really what it is. Right? But remember, that shadow is going to be illuminated. But that shadow has to be illuminated so that way you can balance out the situation. It's having that knowledge and self-awareness to know this is where I'm going to step forward, right? This is where I'm going to step forward. So you're going to bring that down. Having that awareness, you're going to bring that down here. Right? And making a new beginning with it. Because now you're going to feel justified. Yeah, having a new beginning where you felt like you weren't as self-confident, now going to bring in that self-confidence where you felt like there could have been a lost opportunity and missed chances coming back together, and it's reuniting itself. I love that. You want those cards in reverse because it's literally telling you everything that felt like it was broken in the very beginning of the month is now coming back around and being unified for the situation. Because I'm releasing all of that, releasing all those pains, and really feeling more optimistic and aware that I'm taking that step. Now, you definitely have the aware that everything is changing with the Seven of Pentacles sitting on top of the third eye. You're saying the clarity is coming. So any baggage that was there, anything that was a great lesson is now done. And, in that South Node for this house, for this particular area, as I can move forward, even having those heart-to-heart conversations within myself or with this other person or these people, however it is, but it's following your heart to get to your Nine of Cups, getting to your wishes fulfilled. And it was kind of a great lesson. Nodes are always great lessons. It's just about finding the wisdom within ourselves and putting that baggage away and then figuring out where is the mess up? Why does it keep repeating itself? How do I fix it? How do I move past it? But you have to have a greater understanding. So this is definitely going to allow you to open up to that ultimate strengths. See, I love that. That's why it said you didn't have, there was a lot of lack of self-confidence over here because you couldn't figure this out. Now you're going straight from the lack of self-confidence straight into the courage and passion and confidence with the Strength card. Now your focus is going to shift. It's going to shift, and your soul's evolution for this is going to push into a new pattern. It's going to push into this new direction. Because why? Because you're pushing it there. But it's about understanding what you're doing. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a roller coaster for you. Right? Definitely going to be a bit of a roller coaster. And you're not the only one doing this. This solar eclipse, has its way of wanting to, let's just put it this way, not just the solar eclipse, but eclipses in themselves have a way of wanting to get rid of baggage so that we can take on new, because that's what the eclipse is, that's the point, right? Whether it's before the eclipse or after the eclipse, right? It doesn't matter. That's what their job is. Their job is to settle these things and get things renewed. Especially the deep ones, right? Okay, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.